The champagne poppy just broke the internet and is back to claim his crown. Something just happened in hip hop that honestly feels bigger than music, because Drake may have just pulled off the greatest comeback play we've ever seen after the entire internet spent the last year trying to bury him. No, seriously, y'all. While people were online making funeral tweets, career over, think pieces, and Kendrick memes, Drake was allegedly in the background planning a business move so crazy that people are now saying he could be richer than both Jay-Z and Taylor Swift. Hey YouTube family, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalust. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. If you're new here, welcome to the group chat. Hit that like button, share the love, and let's get into the mess. Honestly, the timing of this comeback is diabolical, because everybody thought Kendrick Lamar permanently damaged Drake. After Not Like Us, the culture shifted hard. People were acting like Drake's era was finished. I've always been a Drake fan. I like Kendrick too. The internet treated that beef like a public execution. Even major media outlets were openly questioning whether Drake could recover culturally from the backlash. But instead of crashing out online, arguing every day, trying to prove he was still the man, or focusing on another diss track, Drake disappeared quietly and started rebuilding, baby, and it has worked. And now he just broke the internet by dropping 3 albums at the same time. Iceman, Habibti, and Maid of Honor. 43 songs. 3 completely different vibes. Hip-hop, R&B, dancehall, all at once. That alone would have been enough to dominate this conversation. But then the business tea started leaking out. And that's where this whole story turns insane. Now, y'all gonna flip your wigs and shift your wigs when you hear this one. According to reports circulating online, Drake allegedly structured this triple release to fulfill the final requirements of his massive UMG contract all in one move. People are saying the contract required 3 albums. So Drake allegedly said, okay, cool, and dropped all 3 in one night. Y'all, that's not a normal artist behavior, okay? That was a billionaire boss chess move. The internet is basically saying Drake didn't just release music, he escaped his label while everyone was distracted arguing about rap beefs. And now here's the craziest part. It is being reported that there's allegedly a $2 billion private equity partnership offer on the table for Drake now that he's a free agent. If that's true, that would completely bypass the traditional label system and instantly put Drake into billionaire territory. Like overnight. Not millionaire, you guys. We're talking billionaire. And people online are starting to lose their minds because the numbers being thrown around will potentially put Drake ahead of Jay-Z financially. And even ahead of Taylor Swift's reported 2026 net worth. Like they're seeing in the $2 billion realm, you guys. Now let's be real. That's the part making the internet uncomfortable, you guys. Because people were so emotionally invested in the idea that Drake lost. Now maybe Kendrick took him down in the rap beef, but it don't look like he done lost when it comes to the finances. Here's what happens when the man everybody mocks suddenly becomes the richest artist in music. That changes the narrative completely. And honestly, this whole Iceman rollout feels calculated down to the smallest detail. The ice sculptures in Toronto, man, I wish I was there. The cinematic live streams, the cryptic visuals, the silent comeback energy. It wasn't random. This man had to be planning. And there were no leaks about it. That's the crazy part too. This felt like somebody rebuilding their empire quietly while the world was laughing at him. He was like, okay, I got you. Keep laughing. And whether people want to admit it or not, Drake understands marketing better than almost anybody in entertainment. Even people who hate him tuned in. Even people rooting against him are talking about it today. Now that's powerful. Now, does this erase the Kendrick Lamar moment culturally? No. Kendrick Lamar absolutely had one of the biggest rap victories we've seen, and nobody can take that away from him. But what people are now debating is whether Drake played the long game while everybody else was focused on a short-term internet win. Because while the culture was arguing over diss tracks, Drake was allegedly restructuring his entire financial future. And I think he got the W on that one. It's not music anymore, you guys. It's legacy, ownership, wealth, and power. And honestly, that's the part that's really making people spiral. Because a lot of folks really thought Drake had lost. If Drake actually closes this $1 billion deal after surviving the biggest public humiliation of his career, then this might become one of the greatest comeback stories in entertainment history. Not because he won the beef, but because he survived it and came back richer, bigger, stronger, and more strategic than ever. And I already know this comment section is about to become a war zone. So y'all, let's be respectful to each other. So I need y'all to tell me, did Drake just pull off the greatest comeback in hip hop history? Or do y'all think the Kendrick damage can never be fully repaired? Jump in the comments, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.